Hello, everyone. We are officially live with the CEO Diaries. Welcome. Very excited to have you all on. Just also going live on Instagram, so please excuse the phone on screen right now. I can see some people joining us already over on YouTube. We're also now live on Instagram, so welcome. And I can see we are live on the Facebook page and the Facebook group. So let me just quickly pop Instagram up here. And hopefully you are all able to see me and hear me. If everything is cool with my setup, please just let me know in the chat here. Let me know where you're joining from. If you joined me last week, you will know what this segment is all about, but I'm going to tell you. A lot of you now know that we are launching an all-new platform for future females. We have been working for 9 months now behind the scenes, building what we believe is the first community-led learning platform for women who are looking to really level up in their businesses and of course in their lives, because those of you who are entrepreneurs know that it is impossible to level up in one and not in the other. They are both intrinsically linked. And so I'm sure you've seen a lot of our marketing material going out, and we've been making exciting announcements about some of the content and the creators, and you'll hear even more about the creators we have coming on board in the next week. But the CEO Diaries is a little different, which is the segment you're joining me for now. If you don't know me, I am Lauren Dallas. I'm CEO of Future Females. This segment is intended to really take you behind the scenes of our launch, appreciating that you are founders like me and that the Instagrammable, glossy version of a launch often doesn't serve you in the best way. And I really, when we started Future Females, made a commitment to be as authentic as possible and to never play into the myth of the overnight success. So this segment is designed for me to just share with you, what are we doing behind the scenes? What's working so you can learn from it? What definitely did not work so you hopefully don't repeat our mistakes? And also just to have an open forum where I can answer any and all of the questions that maybe you have for me. Maybe you're also launching right now and you're like, what the hell is happening with my tech? Or, oh my gosh, my email didn't send. You can just be here asking me all about it. Or maybe you are on our wait list, and if you are not, you can see the link in the chat on Facebook and YouTube and in the group. If you are on Instagram with me up here, please just click through on the link in my bio and you'll be able to join the wait list. For those of you who are on the wait list, you'll know that we are making a founding member offer to those of you who are on and actively sharing our platform with your networks. We are community-based. Everything we do is grounded in what our community needs, and we like to co-create with you. So that is the intention of, firstly, when you jump on the wait list, that founding member concept, embracing you and hopefully taking you along the journey of our launch and what we're creating and what we'll be offering with us. And secondly, that's really the intention of this forum, to have a two-way conversation and add as much value to you as I can, as we are learning, hopefully share those learnings on with you. So without further ado, each week of CEO Diaries has a topic. So last week we spoke a lot about launch strategy. So if you missed that one, please do go back and watch the recording. You can see it on most of our channels and also on our CEO Diaries landing page. I was joined by our CMO of Future Females, Cordula, and she really hosted the session, sharing with you, why did we decide on the strategy that we did? What are the different phases of an effective launch strategy? And also went into like, what tech platforms are we using? What integrations have we done? What's working and what's not? So what I want to do is really just build on that today and talk about acquisition. We all know we need an audience, we need customers, we need engagement in order to have a business. So that's why I'm really excited to, peel back the lid a little bit of what is acquisition, how are we doing it, what is working and what's not, where are we putting our budget, and really help you make some of those decisions as well. Alrighty. So firstly, if you are on and you are on our wait list already, will you just put a yes or a hell yes into the chat for me? I have all of the different channel comments coming through into the one place so I can see you. I can't see everyone's names, but I'm getting the comments. So I will appreciate knowing. If you're not on the wait list, it's really easy. Just click through and jump on. Someone said to me yesterday, loads of hell yeses coming through, amazing. Someone said to me yesterday, oh, I saw you were launching something, but I'm just going to wait until it's launched and then check it out. And I said to her, what I'm going to share now, we're actually only going to invite our waitlist users into the platform first. If any of you have built a tech platform before, you'll know that shit's going to go wrong. And so we're only going to take in a few hundred members at a time. So please don't sit and just wait for us to open the doors publicly, because it might be a much longer time. And I would love for those of you who are obviously engaged enough in Future Females, but also committed enough to your own business to be joining me in this session, just make sure you're on that list. It's obligation free. Like it will be a paid members only platform, but the wait list is free, and that's how you're going to get access to all of these additional bonuses and also be able to unpick our strategy for yourself, which of course we all love doing. All right, so before I get into the specific tips, I just have to let you know that we have a prize as well that I'm giving away in this session. Every CEO Diary session we host, we're going to be giving away a surprise, and it is a piece of Future Females merchandise. It will be your choice of Future Females merchandise. So if you love our t-shirts, amazing. If you are more of a tote person, if you're into like a matching tracksuit like me, you can choose whatever piece you like best, and we're going to send it out to you. The only thing you need to do to be in the running to win is literally to comment during this live with me. Ask your questions, share your own learnings as well, right? We're a community that all wants to level up together. So the more you engage, the more likely you are to win. And I'm going to announce it when I stop speaking, after I share with you my 7 tips. So I see some comments coming in already and people excited about that. I also am. For those of you who've done lives, it's a bit strange when it's just you speaking the whole time. So that's why we like to put these types of incentives in. Okay, so as of yesterday, we exceeded 6,000 signups on our waitlist. And I'm sharing that with you because firstly, I'm celebrating it, and so is our team. It's a really great validation that you, our community, are excited about what we're creating for you. But it's also a nice validation of our marketing strategy. And so that's why I want to share with you the tips that we've used to gain that traction. Okay, I can see people saying, oh, wow, yes, needed that. Great. So I have 7 tips for you. This is recorded, so take notes if you can, but also you can always revisit. So I think the first thing that I want to share is our launch did not start on the day we said, yay, we're launching. A launch typically, and we discussed this a little bit last week, it starts way before that. And a lot of you will know this. Stage 1 of a launch is normally your planning phase. So perhaps some of you are in your planning phase. Let me know if you are. You can just type it into the comments. Just write planning phase so I can understand where you are. The next phase after that, once you've got your plan, is obviously then starting to implement. But we have what's called a value add phase. Before we then go into pre-launch, then launch, then post-launch. So they're the 5 stages. Okay, I see Louisa is in planning. Amazing, perfect. This is the best time for you to be dialing in because you've got 4 more phases to plan out with me. So we start in planning. Planning is obviously timeline, resourcing, budget. The next stage is a really important one, and I think is what a lot of people, well, I know is what a lot of people miss. And this is called the value add phase. It could be a week or it could be 6 weeks. I would advise, 2 to 3, which is, we did around 4 weeks. It's a value add phase. This is where you are engaging your community, your followers on social, your email database. You are sharing with them some behind the scenes of what's coming, but you are not putting your call to action out there. You're saying, this is what I'm working on. What do you think? You probably saw us sharing emails. We're thinking about this rebrand. What do you think of this copy? Reinforcing that our mission isn't changing. We are all about the upliftment of female entrepreneurs, but the product and the platform is changing. And then adding value, and we do this typically through inspiration and education. This is really important because you guys know you connect to a person and a brand emotionally before you're willing to take practical action. And whether this is an opt-in to a waitlist or whether you're selling, a high-ticket product, it's 95% about that emotional buy-in. And so, we spent quite a long time specifically reiterating our vision, our mission, our purpose, and what we call our Future Females Manifesto. Who are we for and what do we stand for? And what values do we operate by? And so hopefully a lot of you were engaged through that phase and saw that, and then understood when we went to the launch and we were like, yay, join the waitlist, our platform is coming. You were already bought into Future Females as a concept because you were like, yes, I believe in the upliftment of women. Yes, I want to be economically empowered and independent. Yes, I want to turn my idea that I've been thinking about for 3 freaking years into an actual business and live on my own terms. You were already bought in like, yes, this is what I want to do. And obviously that's what we're all about. Your business will be about something else. But I guess the point that I'm making when it comes to a successful launch, start way back in that value add phase by sharing who you are and why you're doing what you do. It will allow you, and for us, we had about 2,000 people in the first few days join the waitlist, and they were the 2,000 who we had engaged in that pre-launch. And for anyone just joining now, I see new people joining. You can join the waitlist now, and it is our new platform, all about the upliftment of women, helping you level up in your business and your life. You can see the link in the caption on every single channel. But yeah, so I think that's tip number 1. A launch doesn't start with a launch. A launch starts with emotional connection to your community. That's also what I love and why I'm doing a session like this one with all of you. Do ask me if you have any questions, otherwise I'll go on. The second tip really is the launch. Launching with a freaking bang. You've got these people excited, you've got them emotionally connected. Pick the day, pick the time, and absolutely power your messaging out there. We always like to create one single really high energy hype video. It doesn't have to cost you a lot. You could be your hype video. You could literally be like, guys, today I am launching, click through and check it out. There you go, it's done. It doesn't have to be a massive budget, but that hype video is going to set the tone for the rest of your launch. So you probably saw us. We have a few videos that I made. We also have one video that we had professionally made that shows you bits of our platform, that shows you the courses, the creators, the groups, the events that we're all bringing together. But the point is that it's high energy. So hopefully those of you on here with me, you saw that video on day 1 or day 2 or 3 of our launch and you were like, yes, I'm on board for this energy, right? Before maybe you even dig deeper and deeper into the specific features, which I hope you're also going to love. So I think that's then the second thing that worked really well for us was launching with a bang. And if you haven't checked out our waitlist page, you'll see that that energy has carried through. So again, it's literally waitlist.futurefemales.co. So when you click through, you'll see our waitlist page, and hopefully you'll feel that that is really high energy too. You'll see there's a snapshot of our platform, so you can see inside it, making it real, making it tangible, even though you can't actually get in there yet. And then we have that hype video on the waitlist page as well. So think about that if you are an entrepreneur launching as well. High energy, and carry that energy through to your opt-in, and then carry it through to your emails and your sessions like this if you're going to do that as well. What happens when you don't have a Lauren and Serena? Well, Lauren, hopefully you'll never have to experience that. I am not going anywhere at all. Okay, I'm going to keep going. The third thing I really want to hit home is, and what worked for us too, was tapping into our existing community first. And you might be thinking, sure, but Future Females has 100,000 members in 56 different cities, but you have something. You're not starting from a zero base. Even if your business is new, you have a community, a network. Maybe it's a personal network or a network of colleagues. You have people to tap into, and the people that already know you are likely to be your biggest advocates, right? Even if it's friends, they're going to be singing your praises. So make sure you tap into this, okay? So what we did, and this is actually also my next point, so I'll blend them. Don't be afraid of being manual. I am a growth hacker and I'm a digital marketer. And so I am obsessed with like scalable Facebook and Instagram ads and Google advertising and mass scale PR and influencer engagement, things where you can tap into large groups of people, right? It's common sense. However, don't let that mean you don't do the manual work. Some of you, and let me know if this is you, some of you have probably received a one-on-one Facebook Messenger message from me, if you're a member of our group, and I'm live in the group right now, so I'm sure you can let me know. And I've literally been like, hey, thanks so much for being in our group for the last couple of years. I don't know if you've seen our new platform yet, but please jump on the wait list. Let me know if you have any questions. We have 10,000 people in the group, so yes, it's taking a very long time, but the intention is that we literally go back and one-on-one connect with every person in our community. And then we're going to do this on LinkedIn, and then we'll go and do it on Instagram. And we have 150,000 on Instagram. But the value of a one-on-one connection is so strong. Like, I know when I'm ever reached out to by, actually, she's my friend, but I also was still surprised. I joined her Facebook group. She sent me a message saying, thanks so much for joining the Facebook group. I'm here if you want to reach out. And I was like, that is so nice. It sets the tone for the type of engagement that people can have with you going forwards. Because often when you see these like mass scale marketing campaigns, you go, cool, it's very hypey, but where's the heart? Where's the human? Or at least I think that. Let me know if you think that. And so genuinely, when you are offering heart and human, like we will be inside our platform, like I'm going to be in there hosting regular sessions. Our community manager is going to be in there hosting a members connection session every Friday. So it's about people. So when it's about people, I feel, and our results have proven, that the marketing should also be about people. So, and my next tip is experiment. And guys, let me know where you signed up to the waitlist from. If you don't mind, it'll be really interesting feedback for me while I'm sharing my feedback with you. If you're not on the waitlist and this is your first session, the link to join is in the chat. Don't be afraid to experiment, right? Experiment with an Instagram ad, with a Google ad, with a really lo-fi video. Sorry, lo-fi is low fidelity. So like you make it on your phone, right? Hey everyone, I'm Lauren, go sign up to the wait list, versus hi-fi, which is formally produced. So experiment with both. We ironically, or not ironically, because it's been proven time and time again, our best acquisition is so often the stuff that's way more raw, that's way more authentic. I always get these briefs from my marketing manager now. She's like, can you walk while you record this? And I'm like, I'm going to give it a try. But my gosh, how much further can I walk around my complex without people thinking I'm very strange? But the authentic ones where you are genuinely like, hey, just wanted to let you know, it connects better. And maybe you feel like that with us. I hope you do. And that means that your audience is also going to feel like that with you. So cool. I see people saying you're on the wait list and love it. Sandy thought it was automated. It was not automated. So please do reply to me and don't leave me hanging if you are getting those personal messages. Not at all automated. I would share with you if there was a bot that we trusted. A bot is often how you can automate this one-on-one interaction. But on Facebook and Instagram now, it's very risky. If you use a bot, your account often gets flagged and then it can get closed down. So if you are in a launch, that is obviously the last thing you want to happen. Imagine having your account shut down for a week. So if it's personal, it's personal. Okay, great. The next thing that has been working really well for us, and I can see people sharing in some of the comments here as well, saying, I'm on the wait list, I won the rewards, is the rewards, right? What we are doing is celebrating the people who have already signed up to be on the wait list. And we're doing this in two ways. Firstly, by creating our founding member status. If you don't know what this is where we are literally saying, if you join the wait list and if you help us and are engaged enough in our mission you also believe in the upliftment of women, to share what we're doing with your network, then we'll invite you to become a founding member of Future Females, where you get first access, you join our founding member exclusive group, you have a say in what Future Females develops into. So you will join the group of people where we say, do you think we should do this or this next? And we'll take your feedback and make those decisions as a collective. And then you'll also be immortalized on our founding member board, we're calling it, on our new website once that goes live after waitlist. So we really want to authentically celebrate our first users as those founding members. So it is not a figurehead role. It is genuinely about involving you. So if you're on the wait list already, then all you need to do is go to your status page and you'll have all of your own personal links to share. The more you share, the more you'll move up the wait list and the more likely you are to become a founding member. But also, we have a whole heap of rewards. So even if you only share once or twice, you can still win something from us, because when you're adding value for us, we want to add value back. So what you can see again on your status page, if you're not on the wait list, as soon as you opt in, you'll go to your status page. That's what I'm referring to. You'll see your links. Then you'll see we have 6 rewards, and they're based on points. So the first reward is our Passion to Profit playbook. Guys, let me know in the chat, has anyone already been sent their Passion to Profit playbook? We've had about 200 people already win this, maybe more now. This is a book that actually I wrote, and I wrote it at 4 years of Future Females. I basically was like, what is all of this stuff I wish I had known? And I wrote this book. And we sell this book, but we are sending it out free the second you refer and hit those 5 points, which is like 2 referrals, guys. Everyone can do this. You get it emailed over to you. Oh, you got yours this morning, Yolandi. Congratulations. And Lauren, awesome. I hope you're enjoying the playbook. It's quite personal for me, actually, that playbook, and really does go into a lot of our evolution too. So if you're not yet 5 years in business, then I think you're going to get a lot of value out of that playbook. So that gets sent straight to you. And then we also have more rewards. So when you hit 10 points, you get our Level Up Launch Library training. Obviously, we're all about launching right now, and that takes you deeper into how to launch on Instagram, on LinkedIn, through partnerships. Then you get merch. Amazing. Who doesn't love merch? You'll get a t-shirt, you'll get a water bottle. And then 2 of my most exciting rewards. One is a champagne brunch with myself and Serena. I feel like this is a reward for me. And I know that sounds really tacky, but like, firstly, I love champagne. Secondly, I love sitting down with our community. So when you hit that, then we'll organize it. It might be a virtual champagne where we send the bottle out to you, unless we happen to be in the same city. And then the last reward is free lifetime access to the Future Females platform. So this is a paid membership platform. It will be affordable, but it is paid because that's also how we're going to get the best engagement from you guys, and you're going to be most committed to your journey through it as well. And also you're going to feel more confident that the community that you're in there with are as committed to their journey as you are. However, you can earn it free just by sharing. So I can see people saying, yay, I've already got that reward, got the Level Up Launch Library. Amazing. Sandy, you're on the wait list. Amazing. That is the status page. Yes, let me just answer that. The status page is as soon as you get on the wait list. So if you go waitlist.futurefemales.co or click on the link in my bio on Instagram or in the caption on any of the other channels, as soon as you opt in, you go to your status page. That's where you see your spot on the wait list. You have your custom links that are unique to you, and you can see all your rewards. As soon as you're eligible, it's going to tick off on that page so you can see what you've already won. And you can see how far off you are. Lauren, I can see you're saying, I'm pushing for the free access, almost at the water bottle. Yay, very, very excited to hear that. So we structured our rewards like this because from a really practical standpoint, it's exciting when you jump on a wait list and when you hear about a new product. But if we didn't engage you for like 3 weeks, you're probably going to be like, what happened to that? If we're honest, I know I felt like that before. And we obviously want to keep you excited because we're excited. And yes, behind the scenes, we're like hustling hard. But we also just want it to be a really nice, positive experience together as we start being able to open the doors and releasing that first experience to you. So we've done that through the rewards to make it fun, but also we're doing that through sessions like this, right? Keeping the lines of communication open and hopefully continuing to add value to you even before you get access to the platform itself. Cool. I think they were most of the things I wanted to share and just having a think. So yeah, we've got 6,000 on now. I think, the last thing I would share, but I will touch on this more next week actually in CEO Diaries. There's a concept called story selling. I actually was recording last week with one of our creators, and I'm sorry, Cordula, if my marketing manager is on, I'm not sure if I'm meant to announce it yet, but one of the amazing creators, the name for the people who are creating the courses that you'll have access to in the platform, his name is Mike Sharman. Mike Sharman is the founder of Retroviral. His agency has helped more brands go viral than any other agency on the continent. You might have seen his viral video called My Creepy Teacher. If you haven't seen it, I find it hilarious. It's my exact sense of humor. It's like a takeoff on My Octopus Teacher, but for creepy crawly. Anyway, that piece of content, that one video recorded in a back garden for very little budget, reached 2 billion people. In any case, he's creating a course for us called How to Create Viral Content. Who better? So that'll be available in the platform on day one when we launch. So I'm really excited for that and to work on viral content altogether. But one of the other concepts he was talking about was story selling. And story selling is essentially what he's doing with My Creepy Teacher. Instead of just saying, join the waitlist, we have a new platform, which is exciting for me because I'm building the platform, like you're probably very excited about your products and your services. Story selling is all about making it about them. And so this is something that is kind of a continuous work in progress when you're launching, because you're understanding what resonates and what doesn't, but it's really about telling the story around why you're doing something. What is the purpose? What are some of the key benefits, more emotional benefits of the platform or whatever you're launching? I'll give you an example. We've got a video coming out next week about solopreneurship. Guys, let me know if you're a solopreneur. Just write, actually don't write solo, just write yes. Pop a yes into the chat if you're a solopreneur. I have been there. My past 4 businesses, I started and run all alone. It was only Future Females where I had a co-founder, have a co-founder. But it's not easy, right? And when you're a solopreneur, having that support structure you can tap into becomes even more important. And a support structure of entrepreneurs, not of your family, who probably doesn't fully understand why you're taking this risky road. Not of colleagues either, who are perhaps enjoying their day jobs or just not quite bold enough yet to make the move. You need a support structure of people who are like you, who can stand in place of that co-founder, of that mentor that perhaps you haven't met yet. So I see loads of people saying yes. We know that so many of our members in Future Females are solopreneurs and that it's tough. And so what you'll see in the next few weeks is a lot of our content and a lot of what we'll be sharing about the platform tailored specifically for you, fitting into your schedule, opportunities for you to network, build that support structure, find the best collaborators or the most relevant and cost-effective service providers. So just to keep that in mind. And that's really about story selling. I'm talking about you as solopreneurs, the struggle of going it all alone, of second guessing those decisions and not feeling like you have a relevant sounding board whose advice you can trust. That's why we're building this platform, right? That's why we started Future Females, so you do have somewhere to turn. And so even though, of course, I'm trying to get people on the waitlist because I know the platform's going to add value. I'm not just going to be saying, join the waitlist, join the waitlist. I'm going to be saying, I know what it's like to be a solopreneur. And I think I have a good solution for you. I also hope you think it's a good solution when you get in there, but so far, so good. Great. Guys, I'm going to wrap up shortly. Just a quick rehash of the tips. And for the new people who've been joining, we really have been just sharing behind the scenes of this journey that we're on, of building and launching our new Future Females platform to you. It is going to be the first community-led learning platform for women who want to level up in their businesses and their lives. And what we mean by community-led is that the community connection and the collective and the energy around that, it's not tacked on as an afterthought. It is integral to the experience. When you get into it, you will understand what I mean with events and courses and group challenges and all of those juicy things. So I've just been sharing some tips on how we reached 6,000 signups on our waitlist in the first 2 weeks. If you're not on the waitlist, now would be a great time to jump on so you can start experiencing it, having our extra value, winning those rewards, becoming a founding member if this is a mission that aligns for you. And yeah, I just spoke through, and if you want to watch the replay, I spoke through our value add phase, how to launch with a bang, how to tap into your existing community, not shying away from manual work, but continuing to experiment, nurturing and celebrating your first members, of course, and rewarding them like we are. And you'll see that on your waitlist confirmation page, your status page, and then your story selling so that you continue to connect emotionally afterwards. Yolani, thank you. Oh, I've just put your comment on the screen. This is an exciting new function. I'm using a tool called StreamYard. If any of you are interested, you can go live on all of your channels at once, and clearly I can pop comments up. And what a lovely comment to learn that I have this feature. Thank you, Yolandi. I'm so glad that you have been enjoying the experience with us so far, and that you're on the wait list, and that I'm going to connect with you in the platform. Guys, let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, I am going to award our prize winner. So for those of you who joined me at the start of this live, I am going to award a prize to one person who has commented or asked questions as we have gone through this live together. And the prize is your choice of Future Females merchandise. So you can choose anything that you would like, whether it is a t-shirt, a tracksuit, whether it is one of our water bottles, you can choose. Okay, our winner is Tanya Buxman. Your comment was, hell yes, you are on the wait list. You asked a question earlier as well. Tanya, I hope you're still on. Please let me know in the comments if you are. Congratulations. Thank you for engaging with me. I really appreciate it when when you guys say things and I get to respond to real people. It's always so nice. Whoopee, Tanya, there you are. Amazing. We will reach out to you. Actually, if you just want to send us through your email, that'll be easiest. And we'll organize whichever piece of merch it is that you would most like to be sent out from you. Okay, that brings us to the end of this episode of the CEO Diaries. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Please always send us feedback. For those of you thinking of launching or in your launch, I hope some of these experience shares have been helpful for you as well and given you some tips on your own acquisition and growth. Next week is an exciting one. Next week, I'm going to be joined by our head of brand. Her name is Kirsty. She's incredible, of course. And we're going to be talking about rebranding. And obviously, I'm sure a lot of you have seen our rebrand. It's not a reveal. It is sharing with you why we rebranded, how we did it and took our community along for the ride, and also what's been working and what's not been working. What might we have had to rethink internally, externally? And so for any of you who are defining your brand for the first time, or sitting there going, oh, I don't know if my brand is really representing me anymore, or thinking of rebranding, I hope you'll join me in that session again. Awesome. Alrighty. Have a good one, everyone. Speak soon. Bye.